Hello everyone, I'm Anjul Tyagi. I work with Professor Klaus Müller in Visual Analytics Lab in Computer Science Department. And this is the tool that we made to study categorical data sets. Categorical data sets are everywhere, and to understand the relationships between categorical variables, we need to see how each of these variables behave with respect to a numerical dependent variable in the data set. So this is a tool that can help you analyze all these relationships on just a single screen. So what we see here is a sample example of a systems data set which is categorical in nature. So workload, file systems, these are all variables, and then they all have a dependent numerical variable which is the throughput or the performance of a system. So what we see here is these green buttons are these variable names, and then they have certain levels inside them which are shown in the form of these bars. Each of these bars contains information of how these parameters impact this dependent numerical variable in the data set. So I see database server workload. I can see that it impacts the throughput with a very high range, but most of the data points are on the top part of the throughput. So that means I have high probability of ending up with high throughput if I use database server workload. So this this layout helps in quick comparison of all these parameters, and the user can filter through this large parameter space by clicking on these configurations. So suppose I have a goal that I want to choose a system performing very high throughput, but with very small variance in the range of throughput. So I can choose these parameters, like on the tool, I can click on this web server workload that is sure to give me very small range. But if I want to look up for a configuration with high throughput, I need to go to this workload with database servers. So, and then I can click on database servers. Now this layout would change, giving me information about the new parameters that I would need to choose for that database server workload to give me a more precise throughput for the system. So this way users can go through filtering this parameter space and end up with a configuration of my goal, based on my goal. So we did evaluation of this tool based on existing visualization techniques, and then we figured out that for all sorts of people, like with system experts, visualization experts, or non-experts, we found out that the average time to filter these parameter spaces was considerably less for people using this ICE tool, and the accuracy was also improved compared to the existing techniques. If you want to know more about this, I have a poster in the lobby. Thank you.